Hello everyone and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A wild 90-day fiancé divorce reveal could lead to even Messier revelations. 2/3 of a famous 90-day fiancé throuple are calling it quits, and their shocking divorce reveal might be the tip of the iceberg. The couple in question are Matt and Imani Jalassi, who were part of a throuple with an exotic dancer who's also a mom, Eni Aguirre. There were signs that the OG couple, who wanted to bring a woman into their relationship in order to expand it, were having problems. Sadly, where there was smoke, there was fire. Imani was well acquainted with the green-eyed monster. Although she agreed to the throuple arrangement, she soon grew jealous of her husband's bond with Eni. Despite real issues for the couple, who are raising their 2 daughters in San Diego, California, the couple have decided to divorce, but that decision actually shows faith in their relationship with Eni, not hopelessness with one another. They are formally divorcing, so they can bring the other woman to America. Since jealousy is a problem in the threesome, and probably will be in the future, it's possible that the surprising divorce filing is just the beginning of newfound drama. Jealousy isn't the only problem that's holding the duo back. Concerns about money add another layer of complication, which may lead to big problems down the line. If the throuple falls apart in the USA, 1, 2 or 3 of them could decide to share messy details about their romance with the world. As all 3 people have kids, that would be a terrible thing. Their children might be impacted by those admissions, which would remain on the internet forever. Look at the fallout from Angela Deem's fraught breakup with Michael Ilasanmi. They're 90DF veterans who kept forgiving each other for things that should have been deal breakers. Inevitably, in that situation, the end result will be war. Both silently, or very loudly in Angela's case, stored up rage. Angela didn't appreciate being cheated on. Michael didn't like the verbal and physical abuse. As the romance, and that term's used loosely, as Michael seemed to use Angela as a way to get money and a green card, not as a real partner, spiraled, both began to lash out. After their split, there were angry accusations that changed nothing. Their reputations were damaged. Michael was the gold digger, Angela the crass abuser. Neither benefited very much from the publicity. Enough about them. The point is that the same thing could happen again. Imani from Tunisia, who is descended from Bedouin tribes, finally felt free enough to explore her bisexuality in ways she couldn't in the past. Above, see Imani fighting jealousy, which is such a natural human emotion, as she hears an upsetting confession while all 3 longer in a hot tub. Imani will need to push down so many negative emotions to make this throuple last. It's up to her whether all of the pain is worth what she gets in return. If the throuple falls apart, Imani might decide to be even freer by sharing shocking insights about life in the throuple. As she evolved, shedding the constricting rules of the past, she might go further, unburdening herself by getting so real about the ups and downs in her marriage. Eni, a steely stripper who's got more than a touch of Disney villain energy, could really go to the dark side. Eni could potentially embellish a bit to stay in the spotlight. She might talk about what went on behind the scenes, making herself look good at other people's expense. The couple, Matt and Imani, could also cause a ruckus if the throuple fails. Imani might get too jealous and start speaking out. Their family could be destroyed. If Matt begins to shower Eni with attention, that could backfire in a truly spectacular way. Money issues could also be a problem. It seemed like Eni, an exotic dancer, had a strong financial motivation for entering into the throuple. Sure, she may have honestly been attracted to the couple, but that might not have been all she was thinking about. As a single parent who worked in a sometimes rough industry, maybe she was looking for a way out. The security and comfort that the duo could provide might have seemed like a potential safety net, a soft place to fall. However, Eni from Tijuana is independent. She made it her own and she always will. Whether she will have to pull away from the throuple in time is yet to be determined. It seems like jealousy and money issues, Imani and Matt were giving Eni cash, will be the primary stressors within a relationship model that's already unique enough to be very delicate. It's a kind of dance they'll all need to do to stay together. All 3 need to try. If one person gives up, it could end it all. If Matt marries Eni after divorcing his original wife, that could create a sort of sister-wives dynamic. Mary Brown from that show legally divorced Cody Brown, so he could marry Robin Brown. It turned out to be a situation where Robin was favored the entire time. Soon enough, the repressed resentment began to rise to the surface, poisoning the plural marriage. Obviously, That will be a risk in this relationship too. Some people can make unconventional romances work. They don't want the tried and true. Their needs are a little different. They know themselves enough to understand that normal relationships usually don't fulfill them. So there is always hope for the trio. However, there are a lot of clues that point to trouble in the distance. When it comes to 90 Day Fiancé, drama is the currency that never runs out. Fans tune in week after week, not just for the whirlwind romances, but for the equally whirlwind breakups, the betrayals, the secrets, and the endless cycle of will they or won't they. It's a show that thrives on unpredictability, but even by 90-day standards, the recent divorce reveal has left the fandom reeling. What seemed like another messy split is now spiraling into something far more chaotic, potentially exposing lies, hidden relationships, and shocking truths that could reshape how fans see not only the couple in question but the entire franchise. The divorce bombshell. It started with whispers on social media, cryptic posts, unfollows, and a few too many quotes about self-love and healing. Soon, the whispers turned into confirmation. One of the most talked-about 90 Day Fiancé couples had filed for divorce. Fans had seen cracks in the relationship for months, but few expected it to implode this quickly, or this loudly. According to insiders, the split wasn't just about the usual reality TV stress or cultural clashes. No, this divorce came with accusations of betrayal, financial manipulation, and possibly even a hidden second family. For a franchise already brimming with scandals, this one promises to be explosive. Social media chaos. Almost immediately after the divorce news broke, both parties took to Instagram and TikTok, airing grievances in real time. Screenshots of text messages surfaced, allegedly showing broken promises and suspicious conversations with other people. Followers dissected every emoji, every typo, trying to piece together who was lying and who was telling the truth. The messiness didn't stop there. Friends and family members began choosing sides, posting cryptic comments like, "Some people don't deserve the green card they fought so hard for," or, "When the cameras turn off, that's when you see the real monster." Threads to emerge from the chaos involves money. Court documents reportedly hint at hidden bank accounts, extravagant purchases, and debts the couple tried to keep off camera. Allegations suggest that while one partner was presenting themselves as the hard-working victim of love, they were secretly funneling show money and sponsorship cash into projects their spouse knew nothing about. If proven true, these financial revelations could blow the lid off not just their marriage, but also the carefully crafted image TLC couples like to maintain for fans. After all, 90 Day Fiancé thrives on the idea that couples are struggling for love, not calculating financial gains. A hidden lover? But perhaps the most scandalous whisper swirling around this divorce is the possibility of a secret lover. Screenshots that claim to be from private DMs show one half of the couple confessing feelings for someone else while still married. Another rumor suggests that this lover might have been in the picture long before the cameras rolled, raising questions about whether the entire 90-day storyline was genuine or just a means to an end. While no one has confirmed these claims yet, longtime viewers know how quickly whispers in the 90-day universe can transform into bombshell revelations. The domino effect on other cast members. Here's where it gets even Messier. This divorce isn't just about one couple. The fallout has the potential to drag in other cast members, especially those who were friends or enemies with the pair. Already, one fellow 90-day alum has taken to YouTube to spill tea about what they knew, claiming they tried to warn producers about the cracks in the relationship. Others may be forced to take sides, which almost always leads to feuds, clapbacks, and accidental oversharing. It's not hard to imagine this divorce triggering a domino effect where unrelated couples start confessing their own secrets, just to stay ahead of the narrative. TLC's dilemma. Behind the scenes, producers are likely both thrilled and terrified. On one hand, this kind of scandal generates buzz and keeps the 90-day brand trending across social media platforms. On the other hand, the darker allegations, like financial fraud or faked storylines, threaten to undermine the authenticity that fans cling to, even when they know reality TV isn't always real. There's already speculation that TLC might spin this divorce into its own spin-off series, or at least dedicate an extended tell-all segment to unpacking the chaos. The question is, how much of the real mess will actually make it to air, and how much will remain locked behind NDAs and edited footage? Fans as detectives. One of the most fascinating parts of the 90-day fandom is how invested viewers become in playing detective. Already, Reddit threads are buzzing with timelines, receipts, and fan-made charts mapping out who texted who and when. Some fans are digging up old interviews to prove the couple lied, while others are combing through cameo videos and live streams for hidden clues. This interactive sleuthing is part of why 90-Day Fiancé divorces hit differently. It's not just watching a train wreck, it's participating in it. Fans feel like they're uncovering the truth alongside the cast. And in this case, the truth looks like it could be far uglier than anyone expected. What comes next? If history is any indication, this divorce won't be the end of the story. It will be the beginning. Past 90-day splits have led to restraining orders, shocking pregnancy reveals, and even arrests. With the current swirl of rumors, it wouldn't be surprising if this saga eventually involved police reports, custody battles, or lawsuits. The fallout could also reshape future seasons. Producers might lean into the mess, making divorce and post-breakup chaos a bigger part of the storytelling. Or they may try to course-correct by spotlighting healthier couples to restore balance. Either way, the mess from this split is sure to leave fingerprints on the franchise moving forward. The bigger picture. At its core, this divorce highlights what makes 90-Day Fiancé both addictive and troubling. It blurs the line between entertainment and real life, often at the expense of the people involved. Fans want authenticity but also crave maximum drama, and the show delivers by amplifying both. The question now is whether this divorce will be remembered as just another messy breakup or as the storyline that blew open the curtain on how far some cast members, and maybe even the producers, are willing to go to keep the spectacle alive. Final thoughts. A wild divorce reveal on 90-Day Fiancé isn't unusual, but this one feels different. The whispers of hidden lovers, secret bank accounts, and manipulative motives make it less about heartbreak and more about betrayal on multiple levels. The fallout has already bled beyond the couple, ensnaring fellow castmates, fans, and the network itself. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: this isn't just a divorce. It's the kind of messy, dramatic unraveling that could redefine the franchise's future and remind fans why they can't look away, even when the drama gets uncomfortably real.